Hello everybody! Today I want to discuss a very interesting topic, which is, do people change or not? And I think the most straightforward answer to that is yes and no. Because you see, I think that every person has a core in them, like that part of you which is extremely difficult to change, which is super hard to change. I'm not saying that it's impossible to change that, because people are flexible motherfuckers, very flexible motherfuckers. They can change literally everything. But if you change the core of your personality, that equals to the loss of your personality, I think. And now the other side of things, there are a lot of parts about you which you don't like. There are a lot of parts about you which you'd like to change, which you'd like to literally cut. And that's about growth. That's about changing the personality. When you look at yourself and you say, I don't like that, I want to change that, I want to become better there, and I want to do this better, and I want to forget this habit. And that is possible to change, but you have to cut the parts of yourself. And that is a very painful process, because part of you has to die. So I would say that people don't change who they are at heart. I'd like to bring up the tree analogy here. It's like there is a tree pole, and you can't do much about the tree pole. All you can do here is to accept it, and you need to find areas in life where you can leverage the strong sides of your personality. You need to assert that in life. You need to assert your fucking deranged personality in life, my friend. So that's one thing, but there are also 3 branches. There are 3 branches, and a lot of them are old and dry. And what do we do about old and dry branches? We cut them. You have to cut them to let something new grow, to let something new and beautiful grow. And you can see this happen with people all the time. Like, if I look at the version of myself from 2 years ago, I'll be like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? I don't have almost anything in common with this guy. But what I don't realize, that in a couple of years I will look at the version of myself now, and I will say, who the fuck is this motherfucker? And that is actually growth, and that is actually a beautiful thing. So ultimately, I'd like to say that it's all about figuring out who you are and who you want to become. Once you do know that, it puts you on a road. It puts you on a very meaningful uphill road. That's it for this. That's it for this video, guys. I hope it was helpful. Have a good one. Peace to everybody, and I will see you in the next one.